Hi folks, it's Song Sprint Day! Woohoo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, then my name is MrWinter. Otherwise, first name Chris. Sometimes I'll call myself Christopher if I'm telling myself off. The basic premise of the channel is that I make as many songs as I can in one day. Well, I make a couple, maybe 2 or 3 songs in a day, as fast as I can. And I don't have any preconceived ideas. I don't spend heaps of time mucking around and tweaking things and doing that kind of stuff. I just kind of do it. So let me just do one little check, making sure that I am actually going, because I'd hate for us not to be. This one here, this is what we're after. You know what? I'm just going to hope that we're all good. Yeah, that's looking like we've got some movement. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. That's all going to get cut out of the edit. So that's a good place to do that. So, yeah, basically the idea is that I make a whole lot of songs, or I make a song as fast as I can. I don't muck around doing lots of takes or anything like that. I just kind of get stuck in and do it. So 2 minutes after 10 on a Saturday morning in New Zealand, I reckon we probably just do it, eh? Oh, what do I got? Yeah, I reckon we just do it. So, that said, how are we going to do this? Good morning to you, my friend. How are you? I wonder if you caught any of the aurora last night. We went out and about on a little driving mission to see if we could find anything. And we saw some kind of stuff, but we didn't really see anything that was of any use. And then we woke up this morning and everyone had taken better photos or actually got photos and stuff like that. Regardless, today we're here to make some music, not make light stuff. So let's make a new Pro Tools session, because that's what we're here for. A new Pro Tools session. And we are session number 15, and this is song number 1. Are we session number 15? I think we are. Holy. Okay, cool. Naming the song. This is what we're up to now. I like to name my songs before I start. So that hello, Esme, and hello, Ren. Morena to you. Hope things are going well for you late at night in Europe. Okay, naming the song. I was talking to somebody about the other day about how important scent is and about smell. I think I might go kind of somewhere like that a little bit. Scent, and about actually how the smell of someone can really be it could solidify a relationship a little, maybe. Or maybe not a relationship necessarily, but it can certainly endear yourself to somebody when you smell them again after a very, very long time. Hello. Nice to see hello on the chat again. Good to see you here. Yeah, hey. Woo, we've got all the crew. Well, we haven't got all the crew. There's still a whole lot of crew to come. However, nice to see you folks. Yay. Scent. Let's just start there. Scent. Like with a partner. Smelling that could be a really... One of my oldest memories is of smell. Is of watching my father. Excuse me, just a bit of breakfast. I was sitting on my father's late friend John, who just died a month ago actually, on his shoulders at a stock car race, going around an oval, smashing up cars, not really smashing up cars, but smashing's okay. Stock car race, and my dad was driving a Mini, I believe. And that's one of my oldest memories, was actually the smell. And whenever I go back to a stock car track or smell that burning car smell, or burning oil smell, it really just instantly takes me back there. Egg sandwiches. Crazy. Anyway, right? And this is 50 years on. Not quite 50 years on, however. I'm not going to do the maths right now. I have a coworker that smells very bad. It reminds me of people who don't shower every time I catch a whiff. Lol. That's a really tricky situation to be in. Yeah, I have certainly been in that situation in the past. I used to work at a place that had a lot of very computer-focused people, incredibly smart people. And their personal hygiene was, a lot of their personal hygiene was lacking, to say the least. I'm getting I'm getting slightly closer. Sensual, and that's not from where we were just talking. That's not from what I was thinking about. Sensual connection. Sensual connection? Yeah, maybe just something like that. Sensual connection. We'll go like that. Sensual connection. I made my folder last night, so we're all good to go. Session 15, 24th, 10, 12. 24, 10, 12. That is indeed us. Okay. Now, let me just quickly make sure. I had some issues with latency when I was having a play around with this last night, so I'm hoping that I don't have those same issues again. I think I'm going to fire off a Rhodes. I'm feeling like some keys today. I'm feeling like just kind of throwing together some keys. So, sentient being. Oh, that's even better. Oh, no. I'm not going to... Ren. I don't want to rename my track after I've just made this. I'll try and incorporate some of them into my lyrics, maybe. Okay, let me check on my headphones so I can hear what's going on. I'm hoping I can hear what's going on. That is the wrong thing. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now, one thing I did do yesterday, actually, was I plugged in, I found my shed, my ever-expanding shed, or the space in my shed is ever-expanding as I pull more boxes out of old things that I haven't pulled out in ages. And one of the things that I did pull out the other day was a controller pedal that's just basically literally just a little pedal that I can use with my foot. For a controller, and so hopefully it should do something like maybe if I do this and have a look at our keys, if we just have a look at this, hopefully that volume knob there, yeah. Is that going along with my foot? That is moving. I think I'm going to have to get the camera on this keys really quickly and start capturing that, because immediately I go, well, that's kind of interesting and fun. So maybe I try with an interesting and fun thing. I've already done one extra spin than I should. Maybe I should untangle. No, don't untangle. Oh, now I've got myself confused. Oh, hilarious. Desk, you come down with me for a little bit, please. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so let's just see if I can't work out some chords. I like the sound of that. Let's have a listen and see if I can't. Maybe down. Yeah, and then down to the F. Oh, look, we're right there already. Okay, I'll just go with that because I think I liked the kind of feel and the sound of what we were doing there. That's way too fast. What's that, about 85? A little bit faster. Let's go 88. No, let's not go 88. Let's go 87. Oops. 87. I don't want to go 88. There we go. Alrighty, let's just have a quick play and see if we can't work out something here. All right, we are starting. I feel like I'm just kind of getting my brain into it and I'm already about to do a take. Okay, so let me have some coffee before I do anything too drastic. I'll swing this over so you can have a little bit of a better look. Maybe I... You'd be glad I muted my microphone just then, because that was the slurpiest slurp on a slurpage coffee that I've ever slurped. Okay. Now, where were we saying E and things? can do that better. Actually, I'm going to start that again. Let's try this. I don't feel like I'm in the right spot. Okay. No, I preferred it going down to the thing. I still feel like I'm being a little bit, not rushed. Do I need a click in there? You guys can't hear the click. I do have a click in my headphones, but I'm actually just going to turn down the headphones slightly in my ears as well on there because it's just a little bit loud. Maybe I actually just pull down the... Oh. Wait. Sorry. Get my Pro Tools up. Come along. There we go. Maybe I just pull down the fader a little bit. And then everybody's happy, right? Now down to the F thing, A. Yeah, okay, somewhere in there. Let's try that. Alrighty, we're feeling it? That's the wrong chord to start on. One more of those, I think. My timing's a bit out here. Wrong note there to fix. Oh, I didn't get to see any of that because I had it on the wrong thing. That's pretty nasty, isn't it? Is it worth wasting the time and redoing that just so that you guys can watch me record that? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I reckon I can do that better. It was nice, though. I really like the feel. I think I need to bring that pedal slightly closer to me. I need to get closer to the keyboard. Just all these little things that are going to make my life a little bit easier. Because that woof woof, that thing that I've got going on in there is quite quite tricky to just keep going, as to keep going on time when I'm thinking about. I mean, I'm only playing really, really easy chords, right? So here we go. Just re-record. Here we go. One more. This is the one. And we're going to record now. Forgot my sustain pedal. Okay, here's our take. Back up to the A minor. Down to G major, I reckon. I kind of like that it's a bit broken and off, I guess. Well, I'd better, because that's what I've got. I feel like I've played these chords recently. Was it my last track? Or the track before, maybe? Don't know. They didn't have this feel, though, so, you know, maybe I'm just plagiarising myself and everybody else that's come before me. Kind of like it deep down there. It's like a Leslie that's broken, a Leslie speaker that spins around and around. Bridge. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe up to the F. One more of those, I think. Just to get us out. How far are we? 3 minutes. Maybe a little fade out with my foot that I can do there. Okay, I'm actually going to keep that, weirdly. Even though it's a bit rough and a bit all over, but bass? Maybe bass. Maybe bass. Now, I tuned the bass with the... See, I tuned the bass this morning with this little paddy thing in it that I'd left in last week. I think I'm going to lose that because I want long notes in my bass. So very, very quickly, I'm just going to retune this bass because it will need a quick retune, but it's going to be way easier to do it on my tuner, my guitar tuner, because it's a lot more precise. So I do realise that you've got one camera sitting there looking at an empty keys, the other one that's sitting there looking at this guy on his knees, tuning a bass guitar on his knees, because, you know, pray to the bass, pray to the bass. All hail, mighty bass. Don't even know if bass is the next thing that I should be doing. Oh, maybe it's a Moog bass that I actually need. That'd be actually nicer too, wouldn't it? And I think I've got a nice roll-offy kind of tone sitting on that at the moment as well. He says, as he's just tuned the bass. Well, I guess the bass is tuned now for the future. Am I wasting everybody's time, including my own? Am I going to do bass? Am I going to do very lo-fi? Yes, the music is a bit hard to hear. Your vocal mic is perfect. Sorry. No problem. I will just turn up that one thing that I had in there. Thank you for the feedback. What? There's feedback? We don't want feedback. No, I'm fool. Okay, so on this one, cranking the bass. There's probably enough there. There's no drive on it, so it's going to be nice and softy. I'll just see if I can get a little bass out of this thing. Yeah, I was trying to be a little bit quiet too while I was playing because I think it was probably because it was quite loud in my ears. I've realised that some of my tracks are a bit toppy. I can hear that. You can hear that. And I'm realising that it's probably because my sentences don't get finished. No, probably because my ears are so tired by the end of the song from just listening on headphones all the time. Normally when I'm doing my recording stuff, I'll actually mix mostly on... Oh, crikey. Oh, there's no way to treat a Gibson. I try to do it... can't even remember what I was saying now. I'm just thinking about the bass. What did I start on? C. And then it went down to A. It's a 50s rock piece. Do up, do up, do up, do up, do up, do up. That'll do. That'll be as a start, I think. That one's way too hard. Hey, Ninja Thief. Nice to see you. Nice to see you on the chat. That's where we're going into our little A thing. Have I got a stand that I can chuck this on? I haven't. I'm typing with a bass on my knees. Okay, so where's our change there? This one just here. That one there. Mare. Oh, Pete. Hey. Nice to see you, Pete. Oh, it was you chatting last week on the thing, and it was good to see you at the awards the other night too. That was awesome. Very nice to see you, my friend. Okay, this is I'm going to put CH, not for chorus necessarily, but for change. Yeah, man, it was great to catch up, even though it was all totally brief. Okay, so this one here is, we're going to call this our return to our verse. I'm going to call it that's not the place. Oh, return, and then does that twice, and then it goes into the A minor thing here, so that's where our changes. And then, yeah, man, it was great to see you. Okay, we're going to call this our, did I do the, yep, and then I went to a bridge. I'm going to call that BR, and then And then that's our return. So this is our RT, and our RT is what I'm calling my verse. So it's just return to whatever the thing we had at the start. Now, this one here, that one there, we had, look at these puppies down here in terms of their, velocity. We can see that Christopher got a little excited there. Oh, pull all of that in line. Now that should sound much, much better. Now, I also had a bad note in here somewhere, didn't I? Let's see, and I knew that I had to do a G instead of a, or I hit a G instead of a something. No, where's my, I should be able to stick out like this one here, was it? Oh no, that's our bridge. That's not wrong. Okay, so tell me where I'm wrong. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. I got nothing. That one there, D, no. That's all fine. Yes, 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 yes. Why can't I see what's going wrong here? I knew that I'd played a wrong note somewhere. I'll just have to play along, and then once I find it, I'll re-record. I'll stop and re-record. Okay, bass. Let's try that once more. Wow, slowly this Saturday morning. Back up to the G, and then this is where we're going into the A. Damn it! Damn it! Dropping in there. A little bit hard on that one. I know that I'm going to have to fix up this. Once more. Should be a little lazier on this. Sit back a bit. Yeah, that's better. Maybe not that much. It's a bit loose. Semitone. Damn it, it's that same G, same thing, same problem. Okay, while I'm here, I might as well just fix up the previous one, which is my in slip mode. I need to be in slippage for that. Oops, I don't want to fade on there. What are you doing? Okay, anyway, down here, that there, not good. This one here, that's where we're going. I'm just going to see if I can kick in. G! Christopher, not C. I didn't even record. That'll do, I guess. Okay, where do I go on here? Okay, so I need to figure out... what do I do? D... F, was it? Why don't you have a listen? That sounds like A minor to me. So let's just try that. Maybe I'll go up to the high D there. Yeah, maybe. You fool. Okay, nice and easy. I can't remember what I did. Okay, that's actually okay. I'm going to go back to where I kicked in. Is that the right spot? Nope, here it is. Let's just delete that, and we're going to just whiz along there like the whizzy whizness. So I think the rest of that was mostly okay. So, now down to the C. That's going to be a tricky one. No, I did do one bad note in there. We're still recording. Let's just have a listen, pop out and have a look at what we got. Okay, cool. I'm going to take that. And I'll just fix up that bad note that I've got there. I've got all sorts of weird sound things going on there, but that's right. So, cool. Going to go with that bit, I reckon. So, let's just... That one's cool. It's just in here, isn't it, that we need to get that, and I reckon... Yeah, cool. We'll go with that. Okay, cool. So that's bass. What else are we having? Maybe some electric guitar. Oh, I haven't heated up my Concord amp. Haven't turned that on. While I wait for that electric guitar amp to heat up, maybe I play some mellophone. Maybe do some horn just in that... Hi, Bogota. Nice to see you. Hey. Alrighty. Where are you at, Bogota? Horn. 6 new horn tracks. And those are going to be a routing folder, and I'm just going to call that horn. And I think I'm going to use the mellophone, and it's just going to be one of those... I'll just end up doing all of those kind of standardy... I don't want to say standard because, but it is. That sounds all right. Okay, mellophone. I am having a good day so far, Bogota. Thank you very much for asking. You could do deep, long nose inhales. That kind of thing. I'm getting suggestions from the chat that I should be Alberta, Canada. Woohoo! Nice. Canada is one of the countries that I really, really want to get to. I had a dream many, many years ago that I had shifted to Canada. And one of my favorite bands of all time actually is from Canada. I saw them actually a few years ago now. Broken Social Scene. I totally dig those guys. I am in New Zealand. I am at the bottom of the North Island in a city called Wellington, or just kind of out in the outskirts. And around this side of a harbour, we've got a big old harbour and things like that. And it's a glorious day here on a Saturday morning in New Zealand. Mellophone is what I was doing, wasn't I? I'm getting distracted by chatting with peeps. Yes, I really dig. I really, really want to get to Canada. I got close by going to Washington State last year and the year before, but didn't quite get there. One day I'll get there. If someone has a reason to get me over to Canada, I am there immediately. Likewise, Japan, if anybody has any hookups. I don't know, I can do this stuff for other people. This middle section, I think, is what I'm going to do the horn in. And I don't know how I'm going to work out. Well, actually, I don't really care how I'm going to work it out. I'll just play it by ear. I might have to stand up to do this. So it's going to look a bit weird. Let's just do this chunk. Let's do that. All right. Nice and breathy and kind of really, we're feeling really laid back. And kia ora, kei te pehi a koe, which is how are we today, or how are you? And you say, kei te pai, I am good, and I am good. Or kei te ngenge aho, I am tired today because I woke up before 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I think I've got a note. A note is, I've got 2 notes now. Let's figure it out. Okay. I'm too close. Actually, the microphone's too hot. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's just a little bit hot there. That way I can get a bit more breath into it. Just got to check whether that's a C or a B, because I think I was a semitone up there. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Easy. Sleeping now, Isma. Good. Alrighty. Well, I'm playing you nice, quiet songs to get you to sleep. There you go. You can, while you're heading off to sleep in Montenegro, I believe you are. Okay. All right. Try once more. Bosnia. Oh, how about that? A dad that doesn't even know where in the world his daughter is. Awesome. What a great dad. Alrighty. Yeah. Do another one of those. I like the end of that one. Okay, let's do another one of those. Okay. Cool, one more of those. That'll do. Hey. All right. One more of those. Maybe that'll work. We'll try it. Yeah, I like that in there. I like that in there. I'll do one more of those. Have I got two C's on there? Have I got two going the C on there? I think that one in there is doing that same C. I am doing that C, which is not C for anybody else except for the horn player. It's doing the D, not the F sharp, I think. Yeah, there was I think I kind of liked the F sharp on that thing. Let me just have a listen. I kind of want that F sharp. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Let's just sit on the D. Okay. I didn't just say, let's just sit on the D and then just go straight into a, that's going to be edited out of the final thing. I don't want to just sit on the D. Never just sitting on it. Now the chat's finally getting my silly joke. Okay, mellophone. Done. Oh, shit. Everything's falling over. Okay, I think I'm going to stand up for a bit. Am I going to stand up for a bit? I'm going to stand up for a bit? Yeah, come on, let's stand up for a bit. Come on, desk. I'm going to mute the microphone while I slap on my tip. We had a bit of a coffee incident this morning. I came in and my lovely lover had put the coffee on, and I was just going to take it off when it was finishing, and had been a bit slow, and I was like, something doesn't feel quite right today. And I looked in it and was like, that doesn't look quite right, and dug around there with a fork. Couldn't see anything. Whatever. Okay, when you go and pull the coffee out, there's a lid of something else in the coffee pot. I had to make another coffee. Ugh. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh, I turned on my guitar, didn't I? Maybe I tried for some guitar. Let's try for some guitar. Now, actually, I haven't even unmuted you. Oh, no. I really should think about maybe moving those keyboards if I keep getting stuck on them like I am. I know, sabotage is exactly right. Maybe I'm going, let's get out of our horn record for a start and start making some like electric guitar tracks. I think I'm going to have probably 3 or 4. I haven't panned my horns actually, so I'm just going to quickly go hard left, hard right, hard left, hard right, hard left, hard right. We'll come back to you, horns. We'll come back to you. Actually, I'll just tidy up while I'm here. I'll just quickly tidy up the ends of them. And the starts of them. Okay, nothing to see here. All right, so did I just make 4 audio tracks and not name them anything? ELGAT. Okay, sure, and I'm going to go ELGAT, copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay, at least these look like they are almost named right, except for the wild slash in that one. Okay. Now, inputs on this, I believe I'm on this one. Misnamed. That looks like it. I kind of like that. Am I hearing anything? I am hearing something. Do I want to pick that? Where have all my picks gone? Wow, they all disappeared under there. Jimmy one. Let's. Yeah, I could try it. I should go into grid mode give myself a bar in. Okay, that's one of them. Slightly different tone. And do the same thing again. Not recording. Not recording. I need all of you to be on the same input, please. Where are we? That one there, please. It's like, I'm not hearing it so much. I don't like the start of that one. Oops, that's the wrong bit to get rid of. Okay, mine grid that, so it's never going to work properly. That's all right, we'll just go on. Okay. Might just re-record the first one again, since it was a bit ugly. And I feel like I'm learning some things. Okay, we'll do that, and then I'm going to do... What on earth went on there? Oh, my coffee cup clicked my mouse for me. Thanks, coffee cup. Very kind of you. Okay, let's just pop down here and add that to there. That's the note that I want. Don't be afraid to stay on the same note. Okay. Slight tone change. Maybe. Maybe? Don't know. Don't like that. Try one more though, just in case. No, once more. Am I killing a dead pig? You'd dig my Ebo for... Oh, I totally would. Okay, flogging a dead horse, delete. Right, not doing that. Okay, so I've got two different... I'm hard left writing those, or maybe just... Yeah, that's all right. You're going to need some compression and verb. Okay, that's starting to sound like a pretty spacious place to be. Okay, just untangle myself from my guitar. You may have noticed that I just popped up my notes program and I had some thoughts to share. I've been slowly writing down a few things that I thought I might occasionally mention on the stream. And I was listening to, I'm not sure if any of you are, well, I'm assuming that loads of you will be familiar with Blind Boy, who's an Irish podcaster. And I was listening to Blind Boy the other day, and Blind Boy, he said something that made me go, wow, that's a really fascinating thing. He was talking about a thing that he does. Basically, he writes a poem or he writes a piece of prose in the style of a Hollywood star or something like that, and he makes up all these ridiculous stories, but basically it's a prompt for him. And he said that he uses it for getting over the fear of the blank page, So what we've got when we open up our blank Pro Tools session is a blank page, right? We've got nothing in there, obviously, at the start of the session. If you stare at that blank page, you start thinking about what it could be or what it might be. And that can be really, really intimidating, right? When you're starting out something new and you're like, oh, man. The best way of getting beyond the blank page is instead of sitting down and thinking, I'm going to write something good or I'm going to write something bad, which you don't often do, but yep, just simply start writing. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just simply starting writing and seeing what comes of it. Literally there. So start making things with no rules. Basically, that's what I'm doing. No rules. I mean, sometimes I set myself rules, but they're more boundaries, right? Because I've got these days with the amount of technology that we've got so many things that I've got an entire orchestra at my fingertips. That could be interesting. In fact, that's going to be really interesting. I am totally going to do that. Not orchestra necessarily, but certainly some strings. So be playful. We get into a creative flow. No criticality when we've got no rules, right? I'm trying not to be overly critical of myself, although that certainly happens. And as I tell myself, Christopher, don't do that. Come on, you can do better than this, and all those playing things. That's more motivational things for myself, just to be able to get through that. And that comes through practice. If you're finding yourself struggling, do more of it. And that's the way that you get better at it. The reason that I am able to kind of come up with things quickly is because I've literally been doing this since 2002. Three. Holy shamoly. Ren, was it 3 that we were going down and we were doing 2003 that we were doing those sessions on Active where I was doing the grinds? You are the long stayer, the long haul friend who has stuck by all of these crazy pieces that I've made over the times. Anyway, that is by the by. We are thinking about some lyrics for the moment. Okay, hide the sidebar. We are making a new one. Okay, track number 15.01, and it is called, what did I end up calling it? Oh, that's right, Sensual Connection. Sensual Connection. Now I was thinking, I had strings. Okay, so can I do this? I can do that. Now, weirdly, that was, hang on, that is doing such strange things. I just want to hide those for the moment. Okay, cool. That is doing such strange things. Okay, I'm actually going to put on this instrument track, and I don't often, have I got a Vienna strings in here? I don't know that I have, actually. I don't. Okay, let's just make an instrument track then. It's going to be an instrument track, and it is going to be stereo, and we're going to call this Strings. 2006, maybe as old as my shirt. Hey, you don't talk. Yeah, I got this shirt in London, and that must have been 2004. I found it at the back of the drawer the other day, and I pulled it out, and I was like, oh man, it's a bit blooming rough and ragged and that sort of stuff, but thankfully there's no smell on YouTube yet. Hey, so you can't tell how old it is. It looks a bit raggy around here, sure thing, but with our sensual connection, maybe I can give you a little bit of an insight into how old my shirt is. What the? Okay. Strings. Don't get distracted. Strings. Okay. Vienna is what I'm after. Synchron. Player. That's the one. Let's go for that. Cheeky. Epic orchestra, synchronized special editions, chamber strings. Let's just load up some of this. Multi. Convolution reverb. Maybe that's us. Okay, I could do an easy. Now, where do we actually want it? I think if we want it to come down in here, let's just see what happens if I just... I did wear this shirt on my first time to the States. Sorry, just stopping on there because, yeah, I really did. That's right. I'd forgotten about that. I wore it under a hoodie and made sure that hoodie was completely zipped up. Oh, as I spit all over my camera. Completely zipped up when I went through customs, and it wasn't until afterwards that I unzipped that because that was a little risky. I look back and go, yeah, what were you doing, you fool? What on earth were you thinking? However, I wasn't thinking. Maybe that was the point. Okay, now this strings... I want to see if I can see. I've got this expression controller on the thing. That was my foot doing the beats, right? I wonder if there's a way I can change the dynamics of this. I'm just going to delete that and see what happens. Okay, this is my Vienna strings. Could do with a bit more verb and stuff on them. I might just try. Oh, Appassionata strings. Maybe that's what I'm actually after. I think in here. Yeah, in there. Well, more verb than that, I think. Have I lost my... sustain in here for some reason. Didn't I have a sustain on my roads? I'm sure I did. Yeah. Oh, did I have it down the whole time? Oh, you fool. Okay, well, what happens if I just do this? I don't think it's going to work as well as it did on the keys. And it just gives, suddenly it's all full again, right? And it's filling us. Okay, now we need to... yeah, okay. We do need to do some nasty little sustain breaks in here. And that's the kind of thing we were after. Now, the reason I'm doing my sustains like this is because I want the first note to kick in. I want the note to kick in, and then the previous ones to die after the other ones have kicked in. So I'm just making a little... I wonder if I could do this, actually. I wonder if I can do this. Can I do that, like so, and do that there? Oh, yeah, I can. Beautiful. That's exactly what I'm after. So that's speeding our thing up no end. Do that one there. And then that's going to get weird over that break. Oops, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. How many more notes have I got to go? This is on every single chord I played. But I think that's going to actually tidy up maybe on that last one as well. Hopefully that'll... Yes, that should catch all of them. Okay, what have we got up here? Nothing unusual in there. Yeah, that tidies it up because it was hanging on to every single note. And it was like suddenly we had a violin section of 100 players just building a building. That bass note's a bit weird in there, isn't it? That one there, isn't it? That note there looks like it was played a bit heavy, so I just pull it down. But I like the way that it comes in a bit better, and make sure that we slip that into place, like so. And I actually want to probably just give that one a little bit later as well. It was like I was getting all excited because I was playing the right notes. Oops. Ah, yeah, cool. And one more in there. Yeah, sweet. Now, I don't think I'm not really feeling like I'm playing any drums on this piece yet. Not really feeling that at all, am I? $11. I've waited an hour already. Okay. Just prep things for this. That one, isn't it? Yes. Just get those at about the same, sustain pedal off at about the same time that the bass comes off, about there, roughly. Okay, so now I'm thinking some vocals. And those strings only come in for the last little bits, don't they? Okay, cool. So let's go for three verse vox for a start. And you're going to be verse vox like so, and give you a microphone that works. One of these puppies will be good. 2 and 4, yeah. Okay, all right, we've got something there. Right, lyrics for something like this. I always struggle with the slow ones, right? So I think we come in, we just build something into this for a little bit. Have a little intro. When you walked in the room, it's turned about. When you walked in the room, it's turned around. When you walked in the room. This is somewhere where our voice is coming in, isn't it? Somewhere, roughly. When you walked. It's that beat there and there, roughly. When you walked in the room, it's turned around. We made a connection across the made a connection across I kind of want it to say loaded. It's a very busy, I'm thinking kind of, Pete, like that room that we were in the other night where everybody's standing around and they're milling around and they're all talking to each other and it's a busy, busy room. Across the multitude of bodies. Multitude? Yeah, that's how you spell multitude. I'll call that a verse. It's actually return, isn't it? Okay, so I'll just have a little thing in here. When you walked. I'll just have it, lay it down, see if I can find something in it. When you walked in the room. I turned down that microphone, didn't I? It's turned around. Made a connection across the bodies. Not the bodies. Over the masses. Let's give ourselves a grid and a little bit more time to come in, just so that I know where I'm at. When you walked in the room, it's turned around. Made a connection over the masses. Now our chorus is in the wrong spot. Oh, that's where that one actually comes in. I'm not sure about the masses. Packed like sardines. Oh yes. Now actually, Ren, what was your thing before? You had a sentient being. Sentient being. Oops, we don't need to shout that. Sentient being. No, we're not doing that. I like the. Made a connection. Packed like sardines. Packed like sardines. Typing, Christopher, come on. Maybe packed like sardines kind of works. I kind of like that connection. Packed like sardines. Sentient beings. Sentient connection. Sentient beings. Made a connection. Yeah, why not? Okay, if I'm doing vocally kind of things, this camera over here, you might want to come with me for a little bit. You might want to come with me for a little bit. Come and swap sides and see the other side of the thing that goes on. There we go. Okay, you can swing around this way. All right, sentient being. What did I sing? Nice. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's pretty soft. Just kind of. Sentient beings. Oh. Sentient connection. Oh. I am going to do something like that. Oh. I'm going to make like 8 backing vocals. Chuck all of those in a folder called Bvox. And chuck Bvox up in there. And all the Bvoxes have the same microphone input at this stage, because I don't think... Oh, see if I can't time that out in there. Sentient being. Oh, sentient connection. Oh, sentient beings. Oh, made a connection. Maybe. Oops, not a memory. Sentient beings. Oh, sentient beings. Oh, sentient connection. Oh, sentient. Let's figure out what I'm actually singing. Connection. Oh, sentient beings. Oh, beings. Oh, made a connection. Oh, 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 sentient being. Oh, 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 I think that's where we are. Sentient being. Oh, sentient connection. Oh, sentient. Good groove. That's embarrassing. Being. Oh, 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 good. Oh, oh, sentient being. Oh, sentient connection. Oh, sentient beings. Oh, made a connection. Oh, sentient being. Oh, sentient connection. Oh, sentient beings. Oh, made a connection. Wow, that's dicey. That's on the verge of not being able to know any of the notes. Okay, but that's 4 backing vocals in that chorus. I've got another one in here. Let's just have a listen to what I did in here. Oh, and have the same thing come in there. No tracks record enabled. That's because I haven't recorded anything. something. Why don't I just copy paste those? I could just copy paste those. Nobody's going to tell me off for that. Okay. And then I'm just going to add some more. Oh, 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 oh. Something like that. Clicking my fingernails while I'm doing that. Oh. Whatever, something like that. Keep those ones low. You guys, low, low. Now, you guys are actually going to go not quite hard left, right, I think. Not quite hard left, right. Just enough to, because we want to keep it away, maybe something like that. Yep, we've got the choir going on, all right. Okay, maybe chuck this through a chamber. Now, yes, I have actually been in these Abbey Road chambers many, many, many years ago, about the same time that I got this shirt. In fact, it was that same trip to London that I was working at Abbey Road that I did get this shirt. Ah, that's funny. Anyway, by the by. Sure. Bit wetter. Just going to tidy up those breaths in there a little bit because they're just irking me slightly. And we don't want to be irked. Last thing we want is to be irked. And then maybe a chunk in there. And then tidy up the ends of these. Just hearing a lot of extra noise in these, you see. Bit hefty on that one, is it? Oh no. Let's just chuck some quick fades on those puppies. Let's get, oops, not that one. Next one, that one there. That one there. Bit of a fadey on that. No worries, no worries. Okay, so what was I? I was doing verse vocals. That's where I was at. Right, so actually that is their main vocal now. What did I do?
When you walked in the room, heads turned around, made a connection.
Kind of like it, really dry and present, maybe.
Act like sardines, sentient beings.
Come way, way down.
Sentient connection. Sentient beings made a connection.
When you follow. Verse 2. Call this verse 1, eh? When you followed me home. When you followed me home and joined me in bed. You followed me, joined me in bed. When we snuggled, oh man, snuggled's a bad word to put into a song, isn't it? So, what am I doing? But I kind of like it. And that's when you said,
Beings, sentient beings.
we are sentient beings. You smell. You smell right to me. Sentient beings. What's that last line I sang there?
Made a connection.
Made a connection. Yeah, cool. We'll go with that, I reckon. Let's, so I think. When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said, you smell right to me, sentient beings, sentient beings. We made a connection. Chuck it down on that one. Mute it. Try once more. When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said, you smell right to me, sentient beings, sentient beings. You smell right to me. We made a connection. I don't know, maybe. I'll have a listen to that. Smuggled together. Renee, you've got to stop being so bloody clever, my friend. I love it. Okay, I'm not going to put it in. I'm not going to put it in. Just know that I really, really appreciate that. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Smuggled together. When we smuggled together. Oh, man, sorry. You just, mate, that's great. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
When you followed me home and you joined me in bed.
I love it, eh? Ah, dude, that's so good.
When you walked in the room, when you followed me home,
Yeah, this is still sounding nice and Kiwi and
you joined me in bed. When we snuggled together, and that's when you said you smelled right to me. Sentient beings.
I think I'm gonna stick with this.
Sentient beings, you smell right to me.
I don't like that one. I think I'm just gonna kick in on that sentient beings.
You smell right to me.
Sentient beings. Sentient beings. Can't remember what word I sung in the earlier one. Let's just have a listen to that.
Packed like sardines. Sentient beings. Sentient connection.
Okay, it's just sentient beings, sentient connection. I might try that again.
That's when you said you smell right to me.
Sentient beings. A sentient connection. Sentient beings. Made a connection tonight. Forever. Till death do us part. Forever and ever. Sentient beings. Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right to me. Wow. I held that note. And it wasn't awful. I think I'm going to take that as my lead vocal. Okay. That's really intimate and sorry. Yeah, crikey. Strange.
When you followed me home,
Might make another track while I'll save this while I'm here.
joined me in bed.
Maybe some Moog.
We snuggled together, and that's when you said you
Yeah, I might just put maybe our Moog just comes in our bridge. Just in our bridge. Maybe in there. Let's bring this camera over so that you can watch some Moogage action, hot Moog action. Yeah, it's not hot and it's not action, but it's what I'm doing. Okay, see if I can make that work. I need to give myself a little more room than that.
Made a connection tonight. Forever. Till death do us part.
I've got to get up to the other note. Little less attack on that.
Made a connection tonight. Forever. Till death do us part. Forever and ever. Sentient beings.
Okay, all good up until that last note. Did I? Where are we?
Death do us part. Forever and ever. Sentient beings. Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being.
Don't know where that clicking is coming from. Is it my
Smell right.
headphones? Are you guys getting a click in the audio? Seems a bit weird. Okay, let's just edit that note. There, that's where it comes in. That's probably close enough, actually. Let's just have a quick peek in there. Almost. Let's just make a fade of that so that it actually sounds like it was intentional. Oh, I've got the wrong fade set. That's okay. It's maybe something...
Do us part. Do us part. Forever and ever. Sentient beings. Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient.
I know you're not getting a click. That's okay. Oh, sorry. I realized I just said, am I getting a click? Yeah, I get it. It wasn't the click track I was worried about. That's good. It was just some crackling. I think it's probably my... it's the pork that I've got. No, it's not pork crackling. It's the. It's probably the connection, the weird headphone connection I've got sticking out of my pocket. That's probably all it is. That's cool. It was just like, I hope guys aren't getting this awful kind of that's going on. Anyway, that's all cool. So we're getting a little bit closer on this track, I think. 11:42. I'd like to be done maybe in a quarter of an hour-ish. So that's some elements. I'm kind of tempted just to chuck some drum cymbals on there, just some swells maybe. Am I going to do that? I am going to do that actually, and I'm going to chuck those under the roads there. Sorry if that was confusing what I was asking for. Okadroid, hey, how's it going? Nice to see you back. Nice to see you on the chat. We are making a very slow sedate track first up this morning. I'm just wondering, in that bridge, is it in there? Where do I... Maybe before I do the drums, I'm just actually going to throw another little bit of horn on... I'm just going to chuck another... I'll chuck a trumpet in there, but it's going to be real low and slow, like real, not black trumpet. It's just going to be through the 214, which gets all of that extra breathiness and stuff like that we like in there. It's going to sit real low. Oops, don't turn it out of record full. Okay, but I think I'm just going to add a little bit of something in there just to give it a little bit more. Not much. It's not going to need much coming out of that big massive chorus that we're talking about.
Made a connection. When you followed me home.
I reckon that'll do. Keep that nice and low. Yeah, just gives us a bit of a breathy extra. You want the same verb on that? We've got...
When you followed.
Sorry, itchy nose.
When
Okay. Ba-da-ba-bum. It's just those little peaks that I don't quite like as much as I should. So, oh man, I'm sorry. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Just on this section here, I noticed that I get a little bit loud. So I'm actually just going to... Oh, don't do that on slip, buddy. Don't do that on... There we go. Even that out a little bit. See? Just like that. Rough as guts. But I reckon I'll just take that peak out that I... Yeah.
when you followed.
Yeah, cool. That's barely there. Oh man, itchy. Okay. So backing vocals, you can probably hide. I think we're done with you now. Verse vocals. I'm just wondering whether actually in our second kind of versey bit, whether I just add just a couple of really just barely harmonies. I'll try.
When you followed me home. And you joined me in bed. When you followed me home. And you joined me in bed. When we snuggled together. And that's when you said, you smell right to me.
This is the look of reticence.
When you followed me home.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That one.
And you joined me in bed.
Barely get that one.
We snuggled together.
Don't like that one.
And that's when you said,
Don't like that one either. Okay. Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
When we snuggled together, and that's when you said, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said.
Okay, we'll take that weird thing. I am going to chuck on our verse vocals just a nice little the Electra DSP. I do like this Cush EQ. It's just got Greg's got the presets just right for my voice. Thanks, Greg. Not really. For bringing out the tops and stuff that I need out of my voice.
When you followed me home and you joined me in bed,
Bit of a high pass.
we snuggled together, and that's when you said, you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection, sentient beings made a connection tonight, forever,
I'm not going to put any
till death do us part,
I'm not going to put any dynamics or any
forever and ever, sentient beings, sentient connection, sentient being, sentient connection.
very little in there.
You smell right to me.
Yeah, okay.
Sentient connection,
Yeah, it's just in there. It's clicks close.
sentient connection.
Ah, you guys saying there's no clicks, and have a listen to this. That was what I was hearing. No clicks here. Oh, I need a new audience. No, I'm kidding. I don't need a new audience. You guys are fantastic. However, I'm never going to trust you again. I'm just being a dick, obviously.
Sentient connection.
So that means there's another one up here as well. No clicks here. Come on. I'm waiting for the responses. I know that it's my bad editing, so it's my fault in the first place, you know? But, you know.
Smell right to me.
Okay, let's just check up on another couple of these ones while I'm in the bass, because it's obviously the bass that was the issue. That one, yeah, close enough for rock and roll, I reckon. What about this guy? That's all good. Nothing there. Ah, my bad. No, it was everybody's bad. It's all good. I just had this thing going on. I'm like, I'm sure there's some clicks in there that I'm not picking up on, however. So I'm just tidying up my bass. I'm sorry that I'm spending so long on doing so, but that's all right, because we're done now. We are done. Okay. Oh, drums. That's what I was doing. Okay, let's go and sit down at the drum kit for a minute. Because make it click. I thought it was flavor. Yeah, flavor. Yep. Good on you. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to take... Oh, I'm not going to turn that click on. I'm going to turn the click on in here for myself. And that's a different click. It's not the click that was in your ears. Rustic. Okay. So what do I need over here? Oh, that's right. I was going to pull that little table and things over there, wasn't I? Let me throw a camera at this. How long have I got? 8 minutes to throw some drums and then a mix. I reckon I can manage that. Let's not put that exactly where I'm going to be. Oh dear. Sorry, folks. Okay, let's just have a look, because it's mostly symbols and stuff that I'm going to be hitting there. So let's just do that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that action. Take a keyboard. Take a, plugged in iPad. That's never going to work, is it? That's not portable. Oops. That one, I need to take both of these, don't I? Multiple trips. That one, let's just do that for the microphone. Let's just do that for the keyboard and mouse. No mouse, just keyboard. I am going to do a real quick, hopefully a real quick pass on this. I probably aren't. I can probably leave my keyboard there because I'm not even going to hit the snare. If I hit the snare, I've done bad things. Okay, going to mute the microphone so that it's not so awful for you guys in the in your ears. Nice soft mallets. It's not sitting quite as flat as it should. That's okay, whatever. Okay, just record and see what we get. See you guys shortly.
When you walked in the room, heads turned around, made a connection, packed like sardines, sentient beings. Sentient connection, sentient beings, made a connection. When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said, you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection, sentient beings, made a connection tonight, forever, till death do us part. Forever and ever, sentient beings, sentient connection, sentient being, sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection, sentient being. You smell right to me.
That'll do us. Sure. Okay. Sound all right? Hard to tell when I'm in it. Hopefully that wasn't too awful. And I'm thinking what I might do is just get rid of most of those tracks. Okie dory. So let's just have a quick listen.
When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together.
Okay, I think all of this, all of you, oops, come on, Christopher, get your shenanigans together. Shenanigans? I don't know what that is. Move those guys to the trash. Delete all those tracks, just like so. And we're just going to have our vocal overhead in here. I'm going to put that through the same verb as our voice. Sure. Yeah, we're going to replace that, whatever. And we're going to make this nice and long, big, big. Yeah, that's cool. I might just bring up that
When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection, sentient beings made a connection tonight, forever, till death do us part. Forever and ever, sentient beings, sentient connection.
backing vocals. Backing vocals. We're missing some backing vocals in here. Because I've just realized that what's weird about... if I take myself out of record, then we don't get that weird verb on that. So I've realized, well, I haven't realized, I realized actually while I was doing it, that those backing vocals, actually, Cameron, you're on the wrong side. What are you doing over here? Because we're about to sing some more. We don't want that. I was getting you ready for the next stream, and that's miles away yet. Okay, so essentially what I was doing was I realized that my backing vocals, or rather that my last chorus happens over the verse, or our return, or our verse chords. So I'm going to need to redo the backing vocals in here because otherwise it's just not going to work. So hopefully that shouldn't take us too long. Oh, 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 oh. I wonder if I could do that.
Sentient beings, sentient connection, sentient being, sentient connection, smelling to me, sentient connection. Sentient being, you smell right to me.
Okay. Why aren't I? Because I'm not hitting the right note, the right thing there. Okay, let's just see what... I kind of like that. Oh.
connection.
Oh,
Sentient being. Smell
oh.
right.
I remember I realised I got the wrong note on that, but a wrong note on that one, but that's all right. Oh, oh, oh,
Sentient connection.
oh,
Sentient. Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection.
Damn it.
Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right to me.
Crikey. It's on the verge of everything awful. I think I'm keeping it, but it's on the verge of awful.
Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right to me.
Just loading it all up.
Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right.
I'm putting another one in there. Oh.
Sentient connection.
Oh.
Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right.
Last one.
Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. connection.
Oh.
Sentient being.
Oh.
You smell right.
Cool. That'll do for those. Itchy ear, itchy nose, itchy life. Itch is life. Oh, there's that. Maybe that's my next track. Itch is life. Okay, let's just get rid of all those hairy vocals.
Sentient connection. Sentient being. Sentient connection. You smell right to me. Sentient connection. Sentient being. You smell right to me.
I think what I might try and do on that audio volume on our strings here, what I might try and do with everything in here is actually just fade out all of it. Fade out all of it from that point. Let's just mark that here. Here. So from that point there, and just fade out everything. I'm just showing off the last note, the fact that I could hold that last note. No, that's all I'm doing. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I kind of am. Unintentionally. Maybe I can do this in a nice way so that it's not actually awful. It's not good enough. It doesn't hold up. The very last note on here, I'm going to go into clips and just, this one here is just slightly hefty. I mean, maybe it's just this one here. You know what? I don't like it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let everything fade out.
You smell right to me.
I think that's going to work. Get rid of that horrible note. Okay, so I actually need to figure out where my verb goes to. Strings. Just want to figure out where the end of the track is. Go back to the start, chuck a mastering plugin on it and call it done, I reckon. There. Right there. Is where we end. Okay, so let's go back to the start. And what does our start look like? I want to get rid of I can hear the notes go whoosh. Okay, that's cool. Let's get this guy back into Fade, fade on that. No, don't trim that end. That's the thing we want. This one, that's a fade on that. Anything else kicking in there? No. Oops, that's not the end, that's the start.
When you walked,
Oh, hang on. Our sustain disappeared entirely. That's horrible. You there. I think the sustain was on the whole time, actually, on this. Yeah, cool. Let's just add another note in there, another note there, and so they don't disappear on us. That's better, that's better. Okay, just having a listen. You like it? Cool.
when you walked in the room, heads turned around, made a connection, packed like sardines, sentient beings, sentient connection, sentient beings, made a connection.
Okay, I think we're nearly there.
When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection, sentient beings, made a connection tonight, forever, till death do us part, forever.
I'm going to make a little rhythm bus here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a nice compressor on it, and it's just going to mush some stuff together, essentially. Dynamics, what nice. Why don't I go for the C2? And if I go, I don't want punch or pumping or anything like that. Maybe if I just chuck it into opto mode, that could be quite interesting. I haven't got the right input on this, have I? That's not why it's not doing anything. How about this?
When you walked in the room, heads turned around, made a
I'll just try and mix this. Oops, don't do that.
Where's that coming from? There's a bit of a weird breakup in there, but that's all right. But okay.
When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection.
Feels like something's a little bit left heavy now.
Sentient beings.
Just go a little bit right. It seems to be something slightly left heavy in my headphones now. So I'm just going to try and find out what that is and just tidy. Just want to kind of make that sit a little nicer.
You followed me home and you joined me in bed when we snuggled together, and that's when you said you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection. Sentient beings made a connection tonight, forever, till death do us part, forever and ever. Sentient beings, sentient connection. You smell right to me.
Okay. Did I get rid of my end marker? Oh, you fool. I know it was sitting at about 340. I don't know how I did that. I did say end, didn't I? Anyway, and I've got my start, I've got my end. I think we're just about there, folks. What do you reckon? I think I want a little more verb on this, actually. What does this one do or not?
When you
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
When you walked in the room, heads turned around, made a connection, packed like sardines. When you walked in the room,
That's better.
heads turned around,
Just wanted to sit it in a little bit lower, just sit it in there a bit nicer.
Connection. Packed like sardines. When you want
Oh, damn it, what happens there?
sentient being. Sentient connection. Sentient beings made a connection. When you followed me home and you joined me in bed, when we snuggled together, and that's when you said you smell right to me, sentient beings, a sentient connection. Sentient beings made a connection tonight, forever.
Okay, that's enough. Stop mucking around. Let's bounce this puppy out. Okay, bouncing out. Session number 15, track number 1, sensual connection. And I'm making sure that sensual. Yeah, that's a dropped T like Kiwis often do, like New Zealanders do, a sensual. Sensual. Okay, that's cool. I think it's time to check in on, all right, I think that's track 1. Well, I know that's track 1. We're bouncing it out, so there's no more working on that one. That is called Sensual Connection. Thanks for sticking around on this stream. If you're listening to the edit, if you're watching the edit, then coming up very, very shortly, you'll be able to hear the entire track all done, already good to go. If you are on the stream, then we are going to we're going to wait until this bounce is done. Then I'm going to basically copy it up onto our Dropbox folder. If you're a member of my Patreon, which is patreon.com/MrWinterMusic, then you can go and hear the track that I've just made, Sensual Connection, immediately. It's all good to go. Hang on, here we go. Let's go back to our main window and go into a new track down in here. That looks like a big old sausage to me. And I had my template set a little bit wrong, but that's okay. I'm going to turn off that track. I'm going to reroute for Future Chris, because Future Chris needs to know that that's all good, and that's going to complain because I turned that track off. And that is us, Sensual Connection. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, folks, better housekeeping. You may have noticed last week I mentioned that I was going to be having a special guest this week. Unfortunately, our special guest is unable to make it. They have had to... they've got a sad situation going on. And unfortunately, they have... they have to say goodbye to a family member. So unfortunately, we won't be seeing our special guest this week. However, maybe next weekend? No, next weekend I've got some special stuff coming up. So during this coming week, I'm going to do a couple of evenings, assuming that my edits go okay. So I might only do one more track today so that I don't have too much to edit. And then I'll do a couple of live streams, maybe a Tuesday night, Thursday night kind of thing. We'll see how that goes, just so that I've got something to release for the following week, because otherwise, because I'm heading up north to go and shift my mum. Okay, I think that's all for now. I'm going to have just a half hour break. I'm going to go away, have a drink of water, clear my head a little bit, maybe go away and walk around outside, maybe walk down to the beach and back. I am going to kick back into it at 1 o'clock New Zealand time. So 1 p.m. New Zealand time, that's in literally 30 minutes. I'm just going to have a 30-minute break. And then I'll come back and I'll see you guys straight back here, right back on this channel. I'll make sure that as soon as I finish this, I'll set up the next stream so that it comes up on the feed under the live tab, under song sprints. so that you can immediately just click and wait, and when it kicks in, it will start. Thanks very much for sticking around. It's been lovely to have you folks on the chat. It's been great to see so many friends and so many old chat faces. Woohoo! Alrighty, take care. And before we go, I want to prove to you that I am bouncing this, or that I'm copying this bounced file up so that WAV file is available to the Patreon people right now. Now, I was actually going to change my bounce out in my template. I didn't manage to do that, so I'm going to make an MP3. I'm going to do something a little bit weird with this MP3 because I've noticed that I haven't been able to. There we go. I haven't been able to include the artist name or albums or anything like that on, I hadn't included the metadata on those MP3s that were going up. So now that has the correct metadata on the MP3, so it will actually show up as MrWinter when you go into the song sprints folder, or basically all the song sprints in one place is the folder that you want to go to on my Patreon page. Now, I'm also thinking about, I'm going to try not to go too long, but I'm also thinking about picking a few tracks to put on an album of song sprints. So I would like to start the discussion around some of the tracks. Please comment, check it on the comments. I do see all the comments and I do read all of them and I respond to most of them when I get the time. But watch tracks we might want to, because what I'd like to do is over on Patreon have some private streams where I actually spend some time on making the songs sound better and actually do the things that I would normally do if I was finishing a proper released track. So let's let me know in the comments if you'd be keen on seeing some of that, and just actually spending some time on making some tracks better. Essentially, once I get a bit of time and I have some time away from the songs, I listen to them in the car and on headphones or whatever, and then I come back and I make a few notes and like, oh, I could probably make this better, I can probably make that better, and that kind of thing. So there's a few things on some previous tracks that I would like to change. In the moment, in this time of now, when I'm bouncing it out or, just absolutely smashing it out as fast as I can, I don't have time to, as I say, worry about the tweakings and about this sort of thing. There's a few things like in the chorus of the previous track, last week's track, I think that we get to the chorus too early, or I think the big chorus, the big belty chorus, comes in too early. So I'd like to delete some vocals from that and maybe add in a couple of little extra elements, just that kind of stuff. So please let me know if you'd be keen on seeing that. I'll see you back here in half an hour. Exactly. I will be back on at 1 o'clock. And see you very soon. Take care, folks. Like I say, look out for the next stream on YouTube. It is coming up very, very shortly. Really appreciate it.